from the race for governor to the race for attorney general, which does remain close. The latest Marquette poll showing the candidates Jefferson County District Attorney Susan Happ and Waukesha County District Attorney Brad Schimel in a dead heat. And News 3's Matthew Simon tells us it's anything but the same when you talk to these candidates about pushing the legislature to make law changes, right?
Right. We are specifically talking about prosecutors getting special secret orders to help them make their cases even stronger. That's what's being talked about when you hear the phrase John Doe investigation. And while both candidates say these secret orders are good in cases like murder, missing people, or drugs, when it comes to politics, the Republican Attorney General candidate wants lawmakers to give him more oversight power. Governor Scott Walker's failed recall is one of Wisconsin's most contentious recent political memories. The emotion carried on with cries of a Walker witch hunt when Milwaukee's Democratic District Attorney John Chisholm used a secret John Doe investigation, looking for evidence of Walker's recall workers, and about 30 conservative groups had illegally been working together.
I do know John, and we worked together a long time. I think he's an ethical prosecutor. If the allegations are true, that would be a surprise to me.
The Attorney General can help deliver that certainty.
But the Republican Attorney General candidate, Waukesha County DA Brad Schimel, says in these types of political scenarios, there's no way to take the politics out of these investigations.
I think the struggle we have is that right now there is a crisis in confidence in the process.
To restore the faith, Schimel wants to directly advise lawmakers and have them change the law to either give the Attorney General's office or an appellate court new oversight powers.
Some other checks and balances to make sure that these kind of cases don't get used as a political witch hunt.
I don't know that we do. I think the process itself is a good one. I think the issue that we have, and I do agree that there is this lack of confidence in the process.
Schimel's Democratic opponent, Jefferson County DA Susan Happ, says if there's a change, it should be in how the Attorney General assists local prosecutors with election law violations.
The current Attorney General indicated that the reason he couldn't participate was because of, his status as a Republican, and then obviously Governor Walker's status as a Republican. So I don't know how we fix that other than to say that we have to have an Attorney General who's going to be willing to go after anyone.
The John Doe investigation remains on hold because the state judge overseeing this case pretty much stopped it in January. The state Supreme Court's now deciding what's next. Schimel, Danica, says he feels a law change is coming. We haven't seen any public support that a law change is actually coming, but we've got an election coming up. All that will probably come out after.
Absolutely. All right. Interesting and important stuff tonight. Thank you so much, Matthew. Schimel and Happ will debate 2 more times before the election. Both are in Madison, the next on October 24th, and then again on the 29th, which will be sponsored by WISC TV3, the State Bar of Wisconsin, and WisPolitics.com. The last debate will air right here on WISC TV3.